Sunday, June 9th, 2024. Yeah, back at the dacha again, and it is raining. So, yesterday I took a day off because I wanted to spend some time with Andy. And we went out to the military exposition, we went for lunch, and we went shopping. And I thought that, well, I'm going to come out to the dacha today, Sunday. As it turns out, it's raining. So, I guess like that Lionel Richie song, Easy Like Sunday Morning, I'm gonna take it easy. There's Vika. Vika, you're taking your stuff to the greenhouse? Yeah. So, Vika came with me and she put on her raincoat. So, I'm under the tree here right now, trying to figure out what am I gonna do. Probably do some light stuff. Not gonna do any grass making, gazon. But let's go take a look at it and let's see how it looks. Here's the grass that I uncovered on Friday. So there's the fabric. And actually it's been pretty good. The rain, don't have to water it. So that's really good. And of course, going back to my experiment, this right here was not covered up with fabric. That side was. That both sides actually had grass seed on it, and the birds ate what was uncovered. So yeah, got to make a note for next time, not going to leave the grass seed uncovered, otherwise the birds will eat it all. And let's take a look at what I'm not going to be working on today unless the rain stops. This right over here, this is probably going to be the last project that I'm going to do for this year or for this summer, is finish this little section off right here. And that's that. And let's go take a look and see what Vika's up to. Okay, we caught up to Vika here. Vika, what's going on?
Look, somebody eats my radishes.
Oh.
There's a friend here.
Think it's a neighbor's cat or something? Well, cats don't eat radishes.
Inside the soil.
Ah, maybe some sort of a bug, worm, something.
Медведка.
What is it?
Медведка.
What's that?
Oh. A big bug.
Okay. So what do you got planned for today?
Cukes and plums.
Okay, planting. Okay, well, I got to figure out what I got to do here.
And weeding. See, in 1 week, see how much it's grown. In 1 week, all this weed.
Uh-huh.
And I need, where's the grass that you mowed yesterday?
Right to the right of us, between both the greenhouses. It's on the ground.
Ooh, it's wet.
Yeah. Okay, it doesn't look like the rain is going to let up anytime soon. So I got to figure out what am I going to do that will allow me to stay dry and yet I could be productive. I know what I'm going to do. Yep, it's going to keep me dry and out of the rain, and I'll still be productive. Any guesses? If not, I'm going to show you right now. This is what I'm going to do. I am going to stain my apple boxes and the shelving units or whatever I can find to stain. So a couple weeks ago, I was at the Leroy Merlin Building Center and I got myself some stain. And I knew that there were going to be days like this where it is raining and you can't really do much without putting on a raincoat. So I figured, you know what? On those kind of days, I'm going to do staining. And check it out. Today is that kind of day. I don't know if you could see towards the entrance of our dacha over there, the rain coming down. I don't want to work in the rain. I don't want to put on the raincoat. I want to stay dry, but yet be productive. So I'm going to do some staining. Okay, I brought my little table out here and I'm going to use it as a stand for when I'm staining my boxes. It's a little bit tight here. There you can see it's a little bit tight, but I'm going to be out of the rain. So that's going to be good, and I'll see how the box turns out once I stain it. Okay, so I have this planter stained, and this one is not stained. So there's really not much of a difference except for the glossiness. That's about it. Anyways, I did that, and the apple box. There it is. It's kind of time consuming because you got to get in between the pieces of wood to make sure that everything is stained. And that's that. Okay, I'm always experimenting, trying different methods. These pieces are part of the trellis that I'm going to put together for the grapes, and I figured before I put it together, it might be easier to just pre-stain them and then put it together. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe it'll be much faster than once it's put together to try and stain everything. All right, let's go at it. Okay, I figured that it's actually faster to do it one at a time. And what I do is I start and I go up about 60 centimeters, so about 2 feet. And I do one side and then the other side and then another side and then the face side again. And I just keep moving it up. And I'm able to prevent or stop any of the dripping that occurs. Otherwise, if I have 4 of them lined up and I start working on them, they end up dripping. So this, I am just focusing on one at a time and just doing it in stages. And it seems to be working much better than the other way. Okay, so these pieces are stained, and I will leave them here until I return. I guess that'll be probably in about 5 days. So they'll be dried, and then I can put them away much better. But for now, they're just drying, and got to make sure there's air gaps so they don't stick to each other. Okay, well, there's my easy Sunday morning. Well, it's the afternoon now. I am done for today. So, did my staining. I managed to stain 1 apple box, 1 planter, and part of the lattice, the trellis, sorry, that's going to go for my grapes. And that's it. So it's pretty time consuming, but hey, what do you do when it's raining? Not much to do. I mean, check this out. It's this rain. Lucky that there's no rain coming down right now because there's a big tree with branches right above me. But out there, it's just this muggy, wet. It's like, nah, not gonna stay out there. Anyways, I gotta clean up. I gotta go home. So take care and paka paka.